Brett James Cornelius, born on June 5, 1968, and tragically passing away on September 18, 2025, was an American country music singer, songwriter, and record producer who left an indelible mark on Nashville and the broader music world. Known simply as Brett James, his name appeared in the credits of nearly 500 recordings across genres, making him one of the most prolific and respected figures in modern country music. His journey was not only about chasing the spotlight, but also about reshaping himself into one of the industry's most successful behind-the-scenes hitmakers. Raised in Columbia, Missouri, Brett came from a family deeply rooted in service and education. His father, Dr. Sam Cornelius, was a physician, while his mother, Carolyn, nurtured their household. After completing his studies at Christian Heritage Academy in Del City, Oklahoma, in 1986, Brett attended Baylor University. There he pledged Sigma Chi fraternity and eventually graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in 1991. Initially, Brett seemed destined for a career in medicine, even enrolling in medical school. However, his passion for music outweighed the stability of a medical path, and he chose to gamble on his dreams. In 1995, Brett signed with Career Records, a division of Arista Nashville, launching his career as a recording artist. That same year, he released a self-titled debut album that included the singles Female Bonding, If I Could See Love, and Worth the Fall. The album showcased his talent but did not bring the stardom he might have hoped for. One track, Wake Up and Smell the Whiskey, later gained attention when Dean Miller recorded it in 1997. Brett also contributed to 2 compilation albums during this period, Star of Wonder, A Country Christmas in 1996, where he sang What Child Is This?, and Peace in the Valley, a country gospel collection where he recorded What a Friend We Have in Jesus. Despite these efforts, when Career Records merged with Arista Nashville in 1998, Brett and several other artists were released from their contracts. Though his initial foray into singing had setbacks, Brett remained determined. In the early 2000s, he returned to music, working with acclaimed producer Dan Huff. During this period, he released 2 more singles, Chasin' Amy and After All, which charted within the top 40 on the country charts. Despite modest success, he never managed to complete a full-length follow-up album. Brett also declined an invitation to join the band Six Wire, signaling his preference for pursuing a more individual path. While his singing career was uneven, Brett discovered his true calling in songwriting. By the late 1990s, he found himself at a crossroads. After 9 months of struggling in Nashville, working tables and performing at open mic nights, he had been dropped from his recording and publishing deals. Feeling discouraged, he even considered returning to medical school. At that point, producer Mark Bright offered him a modest deal with his new publishing company, Terracell Music. Brett agreed to write songs under a 1-year contract. Even after being readmitted to medical school, he honored his commitment, writing songs every 3rd day as promised. This period of disciplined creativity proved transformative. Letting go of his dream to become a performing star, Brett shifted towards simply creating music he loved. In just 1 year, he had an incredible streak, with 33 of his songs recorded by major artists. That creative surge cemented his reputation as a songwriter with a special gift for crafting both heartfelt ballads and catchy, radio-ready hits. In 2000, recognizing his true path, he left medical school for good, with the blessing of the dean who told him his songwriting success was undeniable. Over the following years, Brett James became one of Nashville's most in-demand writers. His early 2000s hits included Jessica Andrews's Who I Am and Martina McBride's Blessed, both of which soared to number 1. Soon after, Kenny Chesney and Uncle Kracker topped the charts with When the Sun Goes Down. But perhaps his most famous song came in 2006 with Carrie Underwood's smash hit, Jesus, Take the Wheel. The song not only topped the charts but also won Grammy Awards for Best Country Song and Best Female Country Vocal Performance. Brett's legacy. His songwriting catalog continued to grow with other chart toppers, including Rodney Atkins's It's America, Chesney's Out Last Night, and Underwood's Cowboy Casanova. Jason Aldean's The Truth and Chris Young's The Man I Want to Be added to his long list of successes. By the end of his career, Brett had written or co-written 26 #1 hits and many other top 10 singles. His ability to cross genres also expanded his reach, with pop artists such as Kelly Clarkson, Bon Jovi, the Backstreet Boys, and Paulina Rubio recording his work. Brett was twice recognized by ASCAP as their Country Songwriter of the Year, first in 2006 and again in 2010. Beyond writing, he also ventured into production. His credits included Josh Grayson's We Weren't Crazy, Christy Lee Cook's Why Wait, Jessica Simpson's Do You Know, Kip Moore's Up All Night, and a re-release of Taylor Swift's self-titled debut album. His versatility and sharp ear made him a trusted collaborator for both rising stars and established icons. Throughout his career, Brett's work was not only celebrated in the studio but also on stage. He participated in USO tours, performing for U.S. troops abroad, further showing his commitment to using music as a unifying force. Tragically, Brett's life ended abruptly on September 18, 2025, when the Cirrus SR-22T aircraft he was aboard crashed near an elementary school close to the Macon County Airport in Franklin, North Carolina. 2 other passengers lost their lives alongside him. The plane had departed from John C. Toon Airport before crashing in Ayatla Valley. His sudden passing shocked the Nashville community and the broader music industry, leaving behind a legacy of songs that will continue to resonate for generations. Brett James's discography as a solo artist was limited, with his self-titled 1995 album being his only full-length release. Still, his singles, especially Female Bonding, If I Could See Love, Worth the Fall, Chasin' Amy, and After All, remain remembered by country fans. Yet, it was his songwriting credits, numbering nearly 500 cuts, that defined his impact. Few songwriters can boast such breadth, from heartfelt ballads to arena anthems, spanning multiple genres. At the time of his death, Brett James's estimated net worth stood at around $20 million, accumulated through decades of songwriting royalties, publishing deals, production work, and his brief stints as a performer. His financial success reflected the extraordinary demand for his songs and the enduring popularity of his compositions. Brett James Cornelius's story was one of resilience, reinvention, and a deep love for music. Though his life ended far too soon, his work continues to echo in the voices of countless artists and the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and kindly subscribe for more videos like this.